Tom. How's it
Hi,
going?
okay.
Just talk to us about how the last few months have been, what's been on your mind, and I suppose how conversations with John O'Shea may have brought you back to this spot.
Yeah, obviously spoke recently with John O'Shea. I was out for food, as I said, with my agent, my dad, and scheduled the call with him, and just had a good chat with him, just about things and about how my season went at Leicester and just different stuff that went on that season. It was a good phone call.
Obviously you were maybe in two minds over the last few months. Can you tell us what made tip the scales to Ireland?
I wouldn't even say it was in two minds. It was more of a case of when I've been called up to play for Ireland, I've come. Do you know what I mean? So previously when call-ups have come, I under Stephen Kenny I had tonsillitis, so obviously I couldn't come into camp, and then when John O'Shea called last time, I was just coming over an injury, so I just wanted to maintain form at Leicester and just see the season out, and then it all come a bit maybe all at once, so I just wanted to take a step back from it and just gauge it from there.
So you've always been 100% committed to Ireland?
Yeah, I have, yeah. It's just you newspapers like to create stories, headlines about England, so I've always been committed to Ireland, hence why I'm here.
It never came into your mind, the England stuff?
No, it was just all, I mean, there's some truth into it, but my agent just dealt with it. I never got involved in any conversations with anyone, so I'm happy to be here.
Now that you are here, how's the first few days been for you?
Yeah, it's been very good. I've enjoyed it. Obviously meeting all the new lads, it's been class, and obviously I know a few of them from obviously playing for previous clubs, so it's been nice to see them.
Gavin?
Tom, did Gareth Southgate or Lee Carsey talk to your agent even about it, or the reports did sound like there was interest from?
Yeah, I think it was more Lee Carsey spoke to my agent, but I didn't speak to anyone. I didn't speak to Lee Carsey or Gareth Southgate, no.
And when you hear something like that, it's a massive compliment to have two football nations looking for your player from. Did you have to think about it either?
I suppose it's something you do have to think about just because of like the scenario, but it never really entered my head as if I'm going to pick one or the other. It was more of just taking a step back from it and looking at the situation and just going from there.
And how's your season been for Leicester? I know you haven't been in the team all but you're up to the Premier League, so how's it all been the last few months?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I hit a bit of form in Jan, scored like 3 and 4 starts, and then different things happen as like how football works. But I mean, it was a tough start for injury. I had like a stress fracture in my back, so I was out for signed on deadline day, and then I was out for like 3 months, so it was quite tough. But I just kept my head down and cracked on, and relished the rewards in January by scoring them goals, and then got my minutes where I can towards the back end of the season.
Neil?
Can I just ask, prior to your move to Leicester, how big an influence was Seamus Coleman on you?
Oh, massive. I mean, I'm sure any young lad will tell you Seamus is right up with the best of people. I mean, he's an absolute top fella, an even better player, and to have someone like that when you're coming in as a young lad's massive, to just put your arm around you and just tell you what's what, and it's crucial.
Is he tough as well, like if he thinks people aren't?
Oh, he is, yeah, he's tough, yeah, he'll get on to you if you're not performing to the standards he thinks, but I mean, it's all good. It just shows how highly he rates you.
David?
When you were saying there about saying Lee Carsey being in touch with your agent and stuff, it is an indication that obviously a business, you have your career to look at as well, but is there a family side of that you have discussions about making your decision about where you go?
But yeah, it's just a natural conversation to have. I mean, I spoke to mum and dad, and it was nothing heavy because it was never really a massive thing. Do you know what I mean? It was just, I feel like I got escalated, but I spoke to mum and dad, and then obviously spoke to all my family, agents, and just quickly just come to a decision. It wasn't hard.
Philip?
Tom, you're very welcome. And hope it goes well for you in Ireland.
Thank you. Cheers, thank you.
A couple of things about me. Just the Irish connections, if you don't mind, just double checking. I have Mayo and Galway written down here. I have Castlebar. Just run it through me with his grandparents. Yeah, so my dad's mum and dad are more like Castlebar Mayo side, and then my mum's side of the family are like Galway from like Moycullen. So every summer, as I can remember from a kid, I'd mainly visit my dad's side, more like Castlebar Mayo, because that's where cousins live. So we'd go over every summer. It was good, and a few games of pool at different bars and whatnot, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Are you aware that the Mayo GA football team, that they haven't won the All Ireland for a long, long time?
I know. I've watched a few games, to be honest. I do enjoy it. It's good, and I know they haven't won for a while, so
maybe that's true.
Maybe, yeah.
And would you plan to go back there this summer as well? Have you any plans back there?
Yeah. I tend to come over every summer because my nan is in Mayo, and I tend to like go over and visit. Like, she's in a care home, so I tend to come over with like my dad and my mum and my brothers and sister, and we go over and see her and then spend some time with the family. So yeah, it's always good to come over.
Very, very Irish. You're from Mainfree, right? You know, so a silly question as well. Did you go to that national much, or did you?
Yeah, I managed to go this summer. I managed to go the last one, yeah, because we had like scheduled fixtures. We had Plymouth away, so I got a car back on the Friday to make the national on the Saturday. So it was nice to go because I hadn't been for a while, just due to fixtures and whatnot.
Did you back Ian Maximus?
I did actually, yeah. I had a few quid on him, yeah. So it was nice to win that. So yeah.
That was a good one.
Aiden?
Final.
That's 5, that is.
That was 3. No, just this is actually probably more related to the Leicester situation. But Maresco looks like he's gone. Is he gone to your manager? Is he?
Looks like he's gone. I don't know if he's actually.
Anything about happening there?
No, I haven't heard. No, nothing. No, I haven't heard none.
It could. Like he obviously saw something in you. So the new manager.
It might do. Yeah, just have to go back in pre-season, see what happens. I mean, we haven't announced a new manager yet. Nothing. So I don't know.
And you know what the pre-season plans are? You haven't got them yet.
No, I haven't got them. No.
Thank you. Sorry.
Cheers, mate.
Hi Thomas.
Hi, mate.
To the start with Ireland, like, did the approach come from your family, or was it Mark O'Toole or the FAI, or how were you initially recruited? How did it come?
Yeah, so I spoke to Mark O'Toole. He was more in contact with my dad because I was playing, but from Everton, when I was at Everton, I spoke to Phil McQuaid. He's like he is Irish, and he was like the welfare officer there. So I remember when I was about 14 or 15, spoke to him about it, and then Mark O'Toole went through the process of sorting passports and everything, and then yeah, just went from there.
Was Denmark and Sligo, was that your first?
Yeah, in Sligo, yeah.
So you felt part of it from straight away?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It was good, enjoyed it.
And just asking about Casey McAteer, I mean, John spoke about it the other day, he was keen to be here just with the injuries he had, he was keen to be he's still very much wants to be part of Ireland. Just a couple of words on Casey, what he's like, and have you had conversations with him about it?
Yeah, I spoke to him. He's a good guy, and he's a top player as well. So I get on very well from like on a day to day. At Leicester, I'll be with him, chatting in and around him, and yeah, he's had a good season, but difficult season through injuries. He's done his hamstring a few times, so I'm sure he'd love to be here, but I think it's probably best for him that he rests and then comes back again next season, take from there.
Sorry, just one last one, just with the links between your agent is
Kenny Moyes, yeah.
And with David being out of work in Ireland, looking for a manager, has any sort of little there?
I don't know nothing. I wouldn't know, so no, I don't know.
John?
Tom, just going back to the start where you mentioned about the England link and it's something that the media maybe blew up, right? But like we're only going on Stephen Kenny's comments. James Crawford spoke subsequently, more or less said you were stalling as well. And you obviously know about the Declan Rice and Jack Grealish situations. Like when you look back, do you think it would have been better had you come out and said something?
Maybe, but then it's maybe just best to just let it all be, because I mean people believe what they want to believe. Do you know what I mean? I seen it on my phone and I just thought it's best not to react because it just create more thingy. But maybe should have come out and said something, but at the same time it wasn't really my place. As obviously Stephen said what he said, but then at the same time I was ill. I had tonsillitis, so which I think he come out and said, didn't he? I think.
No, he did say that, but he mentioned about the approach, and you probably saw you were getting bracketed with those two.
Yeah.
Which people are going to perceive because it's relatively recently.
Yeah.
Because if Ireland was out your the only show in town for you, would you not just be better just to say that, even something on social media, to say this is not an allegiance thing, I'm not well at the moment.
Maybe so. I mean, I think it depends what way you look at it, but it was more of a case of England got in contact with my agent, so I was kind of just keeping out of it, to be honest. I didn't want to get involved, and then I had enough to focus on the club football, so I just wanted to focus on that.
And I think you're going to be capped out for Ireland if you play against England on September 7th, which is something I'd say you'd really like to.
Oh, hopefully I'm playing against England. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good last one, Tom. Sorry, you're a good talker. What are your ambitions in this window and your ambitions going forward for Ireland?
Just to get as many caps as I can. I mean, hopefully I make my debut against either Hungary or Portugal, and then just show the Ireland fans what I can do and show I'm committed. Really, I want to be here, so I'm just looking forward to the 2 games and showing everyone what I can do.
Excellent stuff.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks again.